I first opened my grandmother's diary, I expected tales of her youth, whispered memories of dances and long-lost loves. Instead, I found something far more sinister. The inked words seemed to know me, details of my life that no one else could possibly know. My fingers trembled as I turned each page, discovering future events with eerie accuracy. The unsettling truth dawned on me when I stumbled upon a passage detailing an encounter I had just the day before, right down to the color of the stranger's coat and the exact words they used. But this was only the beginning. The diary seemed to guide me through my own life, each entry becoming darker, more ominous. Reading it felt like a compulsion, a forbidden knowledge I couldn't resist. One entry described a night when I would find myself alone, the power out, and the shadows creeping in through the cracks in the walls. It was an unnerving coincidence when the lights flickered and died just as I finished reading the passage, plunging me into a silence so profound that even my breath felt like an intrusion. I tried to shake the feeling of being watched, but the oppressive darkness seemed to pulse with a life of its own. As I continued reading, the diary spoke of a visitor who would come when the clock struck midnight, bringing with them a choice that would change everything. I laughed it off, a nervous sound in the quiet of my room, but the clock ticked relentlessly towards midnight. Each tick amplified my dread, echoing the rhythm of my racing heart. When the hour finally arrived, the knock on the door was soft but insistent, a sound that reverberated through the silent house. I hesitated, every instinct screaming to ignore it, but the diary had warned me, this was a pivotal moment. With trembling hands, I opened the door, expecting a stranger. Instead, I found myself face to face with a figure cloaked in shadow, their features obscured yet unnervingly familiar. They extended a hand, offering a choice that was both a promise and a curse. As I reached for it, the realization struck me like a cold wave. My grandmother hadn't just written my future, she had orchestrated it. The diary was a trap, a sinister legacy I would now have to pass on, as the shadowed figure smiled and whispered my fate into the unyielding night.